Hello there. Yo ho. Welcome back to Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast. Right off the bat, we are one woman short today because Brooke is in the hospital with her cat, Rob. She has told me that I can share that. No updates right as of now, Wednesday. But we are praying for her and wishing her the best. So today we have a special guest, a stand-in, my friend Hunter. He's my neighbor. I don't know him that well. But he lives down the street and he could get here in time to record. So, hey Hunter.
Hey.
So welcome out, everybody. I have not. This is the first time recording in my home office.
This is my first podcast.
It is your first podcast.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm a little nervous, but not really, because I know you so well.
Yeah. Hunter and I worked at Bumble together, and we also went to college together, but we were not friends.
In college.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and then we both got fired from Bumble at the exact same time.
I was a little delayed after you. But at the same time.
Yeah.
Same time.
Yeah, Hunter was interviewing just now. He ran over here. To be frank, I wasn't sure if Brooke was going to make it in today, so I was like, yeah, like I'll have some people on call. That being said, like I did make some empty promises. I did say that I'd have some people on call last night after my third spicy margarita. No worries, I'll get some people on the horn, and I'll see who can do it. And then I didn't even send a text. So this morning I was like, hi, is anyone available and unemployed enough to come do the podcast on a Wednesday at noon? ET.
I'm not unemployed, by the way.
He's not unemployed, but he did just, like I said, he finished that interview with the TV show. How'd it go?
It went really well.
It went good?
Yeah, it was quick, but it was the final hoorah until I know the verdict. So we'll see.
Speaking of knowing the verdict, a bird hit my window last week while we were recording really loudly and with swift force, and it did pass away.
There's too many birds. I hate to say it.
There's a lot of birds.
There's a lot of birds.
It wasn't a pigeon though, and I also have like a soft spot in my heart for pigeons because you know that pigeons were all at one point domesticated. Now, when I say that, that's just something that's been told to me. Don't know what it means.
By your mom?
What do you mean all by my mom? My mom would never touch up any bird. I'm confused what people mean by they were all at one point domesticated, because at this point they've undomesticated. They're laying eggs in the sewer, and then they're coming out. Mm-hmm. And that's not a domesticated bird by any means.
The sewer? I thought it was a tree.
I mean trees.
Same thing. Not really.
No one's
pooping in the tree. Well,
my dog Max does.
I peed on a tree.
People, but I'm just saying that the birds that are out and about right now are not domesticated by anyone. They don't like people.
Mm-mm.
But this bird did run into my window and it did die, and it died right there on there's like a ledge right there and it died on the ledge. I couldn't reach it, but after it was sitting there for like a day and a half, I was like, okay, it's not in shock. It has passed on now.
Yeah.
And I was like, it can't die right there because it's right next to, you can see my AC unit. There's a little bit of a gap to where like if bugs and things start like gathering around this feast, because they're going to eat the bird.
For sure. As they should.
They'll feel my aura and my warmth and my ability to love, and they'll need to come into my living room. And I was like, that's something that I can't deal with. So I did get a broom and I pushed it off of my ledge and it landed on my neighbor's doorstep.
Fine.
And for that, I'm sorry, but that is like kind of the natural progression of things. Things do fall, what goes up must come down. And what had to come down at this time was a dead bird onto your front door. So listen, I never met my neighbors in LA. Ever met them. Like that's a thing. Here, I met all of mine very quickly. But
then that's it.
But I do know that they would do me a favor. Now, I'm sure that they thought I would do the same, and they probably thought I would never throw a dead bird at their door. But if you want the best for me, which I know that they do after meeting me one time, then you do know that I needed to push that dead bird onto your door.
And they understand because that's New Yorkers.
How did they move it? I don't know. It didn't like splat or anything. It just like landed.
Oh yeah.
It did hit the ground and go thud.
Yeah.
But
we should move on from that. Just let it rest its peace.
You know what? Let the bird fall where it may.
Yeah.
Now, my other issue is that's the same neighbor that I got a lockbox to put my spare key in. Lockbox gate. And then I locked myself out.
The lockbox.
You know that no one can let you into a lockbox randomly?
But how do you lock yourself out of your own lockbox that you say your own code to?
Yes. Easily. I did it almost immediately. I never even once unlocked it correctly.
Yeah.
So maybe I don't know how to use a lockbox. My spare key is sitting there just helplessly in that dark lockbox. But do you know what chorizo is?
Chorizo?
Yeah.
Like the meat?
Is it meat? Do you know what chorizo is?
I think it's like pig.
Like sausage?
Yeah.
Okay. Allegedly it's pork. So
it's really good.
No, I know it's really good.
Like a breakfast taco?
Until today, I've never even wondered. I just said chorizo. I'll take chorizo. Chorizo is a type of pork sausage widely used in both Spanish and Mexican cuisines, right? It's known for its bold, spicy flavor, often seasoned with paprika or chili peppers.
Wait, did you get a breakfast burrito from the Elk?
No, I got from a secret third place that I'm not going to talk about.
Okay.
But yeah, I go in. You know what? With reckless abandon, I order chorizo because chorizo could be spiders, and I'm ordering it every single time I get a burrito because it tastes good.
Yeah.
And at some point, it's too late to ask. So I'm not going to say, I'll take chorizo. Also, what is that? I just know what chorizo is, and it's good.
It is good.
It's good for the heart. It's good for the soul. I like a little kick.
And it has like a fiery color to it. It's like red.
It's red.
It's red. Yeah. It's like, okay, queen.
You're colorful today. Do you mind if I eat you up? Okay, the burrito I had was so greasy though. It was like a greasy little newborn baby. It had weight to it. It had a similar. If I were to push it off onto my neighbor's door from my ledge, it would make the same sound that dead bird did.
Okay, well, don't ruin chorizo for everyone.
Oh my gosh, the bird that died. It's always such a shame that when beautiful things die. There, I said it. Everyone was thinking it. I said it. It was a gorgeous bird. I think it was a little bit of a hawk.
Oh, at least it wasn't a bald eagle.
If a bald eagle ran into my window, it would go through it. I think that they're so big.
For sure.
Then
you'd be in trouble.
That's why my realtor said, stop leaving your windows, stop leaving all 12 of your windows completely wide open from the top to the bottom. And I said, I like a breeze. Sue me. And I didn't realize there were bugs in New York.
Where?
They are coming. I swear to heavens, the vibe that I put out into the universe to all beings is come to Papa. Come nestle in my bosoms.
I feel like that's why I love New York because like there's no bugs.
There's ants.
Or mosquitoes.
Ants, spiders, flies.
Well, yeah, there's spiders.
The flies that came into my house.
I haven't seen an ant in like 10 years.
There's an ant in my kitchen this morning.
I had not seen an ant in 10 years.
There is an ant in my kitchen right now. Ants remind me of dogs, so they don't freak me out at all. They remind me of dogs. They remind me of Pluto, the cartoon dog.
Yeah.
Do they also, are you just agreeing to agree, or do you agree that
No, I don't agree.
ants
I
remind
don't
you of
agree because I
dogs?
feel like ants in my childhood were so scary.
Well, ants in Texas and the South are fire ants and they bite you.
Yeah. And then
But
it's
normal
like,
ants are literally just like, hey, I have a job. So I have to go to work and you kind of do your thing and I'll do mine, and I say, go for it.
I just haven't seen an ant in 10 years. Like I really have not.
I saw an ant today that had the 3 parts that an ant has: head, like stomach, I guess, and fat ass.
And a fat ass. Yes,
Yeah,
they do have a fat ass.
And it came into my house and said, like, I literally was looking at it, and in my head I was like,
good for you.
go to work, we go to work. Like, that's what I was thinking in my head when I saw it. I was like, oh my God, that guy's busy.
They make themselves feel at home, and I love that for them. Like, I really do. Like, think about it.
Yes. And not in a way that's like a spider's like, this is my corner now, bitch. Don't look at me. I'll disappear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, where did you go? Ants are like, hey, I'm just cleaning up.
I'm here.
I'm just here. I have no interest in your shin. I'm not going to bite you. I literally am just here to work. And like, I'm clocking in, I'm clocking out. Yeah, I got a fat ass. Yeah, I got a fat ass. Sue me. I am here to carry 10x my weight. I'm here to worship my queen.
Spiders and ants have different agendas. Spiders' agendas are to, make a camp and attack things and attack you. And then ants are just like here to take care of business. They're here to clean up your food. And then they're going to go to the next apartment.
A lot like dogs. Dogs are also here to clean up your food.
Yeah.
I was at...
Okay, I'm aligned now with that. Okay.
Yeah, okay, cool. It took us a second, but... Hey guys, I personally want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Quince. You guys know we love Quince. We heart Quince as much as we heart Ohio. The minute it gets warm, okay, I got to get a whole new wardrobe. I'm layering. I'm going to my top shelf where I put my sweaters, and Quince is the one brand that helped me with that. Their pieces are timeless, lightweight, and somehow make my closet feel pulled together, which is an issue I'm having right now. A little disorganized, a little disjointed, but this brand is my fave. 100% European linen shorts and dresses from $30, luxe swimwear, Italian leather platform sandals, and so much more. The best part, everything from Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than what you'd find from similar brands. By working directly with top artisans and cutting out the middleman, Quince gives you luxury without the markup. And Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices and premium fabrics and finishes. I'm going to Mexico, so I picked up the 100% European linen shirt. And I think Brooke got the washable silk skirt for the summer. She's living in them. I'm living in my linen shirt. One thing I like about linen, you're going to shove it in your suitcase. And guess what? You get there. Oh, should I iron it? No, linen is supposed to look wrinkled. It's awesome. The linen, it is incredibly breathable, perfect for LA's warm days, perfect for Mexico, perfect for the wedding. I'm always shocked by the price though. These pieces feel designer level, okay? I'm planning to wear both pieces. I might get my hands on Brooke's skirt. I might for the wedding. I'm talking brunch dates, beach getaways, and even to a few outdoor events like the wedding. Like I said, treat yourself and your closet to a little summer glow up with Quince. Go to quince.com/BNC for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/BANDC to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/BNC. Also, like, I am not pro spider anymore. I was really big time pro spider. If you mind your business and you're outside, great. That my issue I have is when you're in my room, because this is a man's room.
Yeah.
You know, there's no reason.
We need to set boundaries.
We need to set boundaries.
Yeah, I agree.
And one of them is stay out of my house.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you there's more stuff for you to eat outside.
Especially in New York.
And especially in New York.
And it's probably good shit too. It's like probably, via Corota and I don't know, Jeffries.
Spiders don't eat oysters.
Italian. Or oysters, yeah.
They might. I don't know what spiders eat.
It's an aphrodisiac. No, it actually does not. It actually lowers your...
Oysters make you push your sex drive up.
I thought it pushes it down. Oh, no, it pushes that up. It does. It's
an aphrodisiac.
Yeah. You're right. Okay, I was right. Blonde moment.
Okay, so yesterday, everyone will be really excited to know and care a lot that Hunter told me there's outlets in Brooklyn and New York to go. You can go get furniture there.
Great outlets.
Like Pottery Barn. So I'm like, hell yeah, let's go get a couch. We go over there. I find the perfect couch.
So glad we didn't get it.
Excuse me. And I get back here, measure 2 feet too big to even fit into my door.
That wasn't even
and it was
an
final.
issue.
It was final sale. I'm sure everyone was loving this off into your ear. Is that awesome for you? All right, I'm done. I will say, I'll circle back to the furniture. So last week when I was very, very sick, I did get on Lexapro, Tamiflu. Lexapro.
I'm like, you did not get on Lexapro.
I'm not on Lexapro.
You're on session 2 of your therapist.
I don't need Lexapro. I'm not depressed. Like
you're not depressed.
Are you depressed?
No.
Okay.
So I addressed it. Like when I thought I was depressed, and then
did you think you were depressed and you weren't actually depressed?
No, I was depressed, but I did other ways to avoid taking medication.
Like what?
I did TMS therapy.
What's that?
It's like I don't know. Y'all are gonna come for me for this, but it's like you put on this cap and it like zaps like certain parts of your brain.
You did the electric chair?
Not for that reason. But yeah, and it worked. And I did other therapy and treatments, and I don't need. And I'm not a licensed anything or doctor.
No one's claiming.
Yeah, no one's claiming, but it worked for me, and I feel great. So I didn't have to get on antidepressants.
That's great.
And it's partially covered by insurance.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to do acupuncture.
My sister did that for her pregnancy.
Yeah, I heard it's really good for pregnant people.
Yeah.
I would like to do that for my back.
You need that for your back, yeah.
Yeah, I know, because like at this point, I've gotten body scans. It's not a tumor. It doesn't really make sense to me that it's not a tumor. Like it's to me, I'm like, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, how are you, tumor? Like that's in my head. I'm like, I definitely have
Sometimes
one.
It's like the way you sleep. So if like you sleep sideways,
I sleep every way.
There it is. Because when I was sleeping in like funky positions, I was having the worst back problems.
It's like I'm not gonna change the way I sleep.
Well, I agree.
Sleep is more important for your you have to go through mitosis, and the only way to go through mitosis is to be completely zonked. And I'm not gonna adjust the way I sleep for my physical body. I need on a cellular level. I need them to be.
Well, yeah, I think it's how I adjusted it was because the way I was falling asleep. So I would be like lined up against one side of my bed, and then I would fall asleep onto the left side, like my head on my left side pillow.
Yeah. And
so like I think that was causing like this shift. And then so I stopped falling asleep on my left side and falling asleep on my right side. Sometimes I flipped my mattress too, because like when you like fall into your mattress, it can kind of create.
Yeah. You do have to PSA flip your mattress, of course, like orient your mattress in a different way.
You should get a water bed.
I'm not gonna get a water bed.
I agree, but like it's such a funny concept.
It is a funny concept.
Like when I'm like old and rich and like have like a home, I want a room that just has a water mattress in it for like shits and gigs.
So I had this grandpa that had half of a finger and he would put it into my armpit and be like, I lost my finger in your armpit.
No.
He had a water bed.
I hate that.
Now I equate water beds to my grandpa's nub. And it was like, get your nub out of me. Get your nub out of me, grandpa. Mm. He also would be like, take his teeth out and I think I put them in my mouth at one point. Now, that's not weird. That's not
it's
weird.
Weird. It's
no,
weird.
It's not weird because he didn't put his teeth in my mouth. I put his teeth in my mouth.
The last 2 minutes was weird.
Okay, my grandpa was not forcing his nub on me. Like
it seems
he was
like
tickling.
it seems like he was
like this. Like
no, that's force.
No, it's not force. Tickling is okay. Tickling, by the way, is force. Now, tickling your grandpa tickling a grandson with his nub, like as horrific and how much it has stuck with me. Like, come on, that was out of love.
Totally.
He has passed away since.
Well, karma.
Oh my God. So he had a waterbed, and I remember him having the waterbed, and I used to think there were fish in it. Like
a clear one would be
like
cool.
Like a koi pond?
Yeah. Well, those poor fish though.
Well, they wouldn't be.
What if you're like having like intercourse? They'd be like,
it'd be like, there's a storm.
They'd be like, tsunami.
Whirlpool.
Schlitterbahn.
Six Flags. The lazy river.
I miss Schlitterbahn.
Yeah, me too. You know, we went to Schlitterbahn for our senior trip.
Same. I did acid.
How did?
I know. It was high school. It was senior year. We all did acid for.
That's insane for your senior trip.
Well,
and then you got on a school bus and went home on acid?
And then we bought a hamster. We made the bus driver pull over at a PetSmart and bought a hamster. I went to a really weird high school.
Yeah, you did go to a weird high school.
And I didn't fit in. But it's okay.
Maybe it's because you didn't fit in because you were doing acid at your trip.
I would have never done that, but
you wanted to fit in?
I wanted to fit in.
Well, it was senior year and you were graduating. You didn't need to do acid your last day of school.
When in Rome. Or Schlitterbahn.
When in Schlitterbahn.
Galveston.
We went and get this. That
was my first hard drug, by the way. I had never done anything. And I think that was like actually my last time I did acid.
For you to start doing drugs with acid, like the fact that acid
I did weed, but like that's not I don't think that would constitute a hard drug. I agree.
Acid to me is called acid, you know? Like acid is a chemical substance that they kill like cartoon villains with. Like they pour acid on them.
No, but I got it. Okay, I'll let you roll with that.
I'm not rolling with anything. You're the one rolling at Schlitterbahn.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay. Hey guys, I want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Cozy Earth. When you think about your mom or your grandma, what characteristics come to mind? Strength, patience, love, maybe it's resilience, maybe it's care, maybe it's simply showing up in ways both big and small. Motherhood looks different for everyone. Some have moms who shaped them, some are moms themselves, and some carry the love of motherhood in their hearts in different ways. But whether you're celebrating a mom, remembering one, longing to be one, or navigating motherhood in an unexpected way, moms deserve the best. And that's where Cozy Earth comes in. From their temperature-regulating bedding to their ultra-soft pajamas, Cozy Earth creates comfort that feels like home, because home feels like mom. Cozy Earth's bamboo pajamas are the perfect way to wrap yourself or that special person in your life in comfort and care. I heart my bamboo pajamas from Cozy Earth. I sweat so much. Everybody knows this. I thought I peed myself the other day in bed. It was just sweat. The bamboo pajamas I love because they're like temperature regulating. It kind of feels like you don't have anything on. I know so many other people that get hot when they're sleeping, so these would be perfect for them. They have so many different colors. We got the color Brooke, and it's a beautiful like blue-green, kind of like my glasses. Nice PJs are one of the things that you never want to buy yourself, so what a perfect thing to gift your mom or grandma or friend this Mother's Day. Get 40% off with our code BNC. And we have a special offer to celebrate moms everywhere this weekend only, May 2nd through May 4th. Cozy Earth is giving our listeners a special promo. Buy one, get one free, baby. Bamboo pajamas. Buy one, get one free bamboo pajamas. Use code BANDCBOGO to take advantage of this BNC BOGO. Do it. She deserves the best. So, I'm at Schlitterbahn my senior year, and basically Schlitterbahn, by the way, is like it's a water park. It's so much fun, and so we didn't go to Schlitterbahn Galveston. We went to Schlitterbahn New Braun. You have to talk into the mic,
which is way better.
Do me a favor and talk into the mic for the podcast. It is way better. It's on a river in Texas, and the river.
There's rides that flow into the river.
There's rides that flow into the river, but they're all blocked off, and it's within the park. We left the park because there were college kids in the river tubing. And basically what tubing is you sit in a tube and you drink a gallon of liquor. And that is tubing, and you basically sit there in the tube the whole time, and you drink all your slop.
It's like an OG Borg.
It's like Borg, yeah.
Yeah, like we were OG Borgs, but it wasn't Borgs.
We were OG Borg. We were OG Borging it. And basically, we snuck out, and we were like, it'll be so cool. Connor has a GoPro that he got for his senior year. And my parents give me this GoPro. We go down into the river, and all we do is like jump off of this wall. We're in the river in New Braunfels, and then we go back in the park. But the morning of graduation, we are feeling hot, okay? We are feeling sexy. No one could tell me personally shit. I'm a senior. I am graduating today. Yeah, go ahead and hand me my diploma, please, bitch. And so I'm getting ready to go. And that morning, one of the girls in our friend group had posted a picture from the river. And it was like a selfie and said, what did she say? We are invincible. That was the caption on the Instagram post. And I get pulled, by the way, like 700, 800 people in my class. I'm graduating number 11, so I'm in the front row. Yeah, I used to be good at math. I used to be good at everything. I was so smart. I also cheated a lot. But I was graduating 11. I was top 10% in my class, etc. And they come and they pull me out of the front row, and they say, we're not giving you your diploma today. You can walk across the stage. There will be nothing in your folder.
Okay. I finished. I'm going to UT.
So they go, we're taking your diploma. And I go, if you even try to take my diploma today, if you pull one thing, I will see you in court. I said that to them word for word. And they go, I go, oh, now you're shy. Walk across stage. Yeah, I guess you had a diploma in their folder. And I was bluffing too. We didn't have a lawyer. We didn't have anybody. I was like, I'll see you in court. Yeah, we take it. We take our diploma. Yeah, we're taking it. Thank you. And then nothing ever happened after that. But I did think it was funny because we truly did think we were invincible at the time.
For sure.
And
100%.
I'll take beef with teachers from high school with me to my grave.
Same.
There's no recovering. Like if you get to like live vicariously through being a bitch to 16-year-olds, like I get to live in my late 20s by being a dick to you.
I don't hold grudges, but I'll hold grudge for high school and junior high teachers and
me too.
Faculty.
Me too, because you think it's cool to be rude as an adult person to a kid.
Like, oh, you have the superior. Like,
no, I hope your house gets broken into.
But we love teachers.
I'm outspoken about how much I love teachers.
Yeah, but like not the ones that are overused their power.
Yeah.
Like there are certain teachers that I freaking love from my high school, and then there's some that I'm just like, you're overusing your power.
Well, you don't realize how like fundamental those years of your life are until you're holding a grudge against a Spanish teacher in your 20s. You know, it's like I'm almost the age she was when she was a bitch to me, and I've taken that with me until now. And it's like I don't remember what I did. I don't remember this morning. You know, like I don't remember tying my shoes. I do remember words that were said to me.
My 7th grade teacher, English teacher, like texted my dad last week or this week.
Whoa.
About applying for a job at his company.
Oh, wow.
And my dad texted me like, hey, do you remember her? I was like, Yeah, she was really nice, but like I couldn't put a face to her. And I just thought that was like so.
You remember that she was really
very nice and she was a sweetheart. But like I was like, I can't give you any more. Like I was like, it's been 15.
But
17
what
years.
You remember is her character.
Yeah, she was great.
She's like an Indian summer in the middle of the winter, and
we're moving on from this.
Hard candy with a Zerbraizinter.
I heard this like 15 times yesterday when he was helping me move out.
I cannot get this Katy Perry song out of my head. I need to have a bit of a referendum on KP. My fucking bad. We do owe her a lot, okay? She has given us like a lot of hits.
She has. No.
And I put on, I had never heard that song, and then I like everyone's making TikToks with it. You're like an Indian summer in the middle of the winter, and a hard candy with a Zerbraizinter and facts, by the way. How am I supposed to get?
I'm about to bust my head on that Roadcaster.
That's a good song. It's a good song.
Okay.
Anyways.
So is Teenage Dream.
So is Teenage Dream. So is Waking Up in Vegas. So is I Kissed a Girl. So is Hot and Cold. So is E.T. The thing is, like, if she would have gone to space and sang, "You're so hypnotizing, infect me with your penis, hit me with your penis."
That makes like my hair.
That would have been so great. Like, if she would have just been funny with it.
I'm turned on.
Did I give you chills?
I have chills.
If she would have just gone up and been funny and been like, "I'm rich as hell. Like, this is not for those little girls. Fuck them little girls." Then it would have been like, okay, cool. Like, enjoy space. You know?
Enjoy
her
space.
being like, this is for women in tech. Guess what?
You're not in tech.
Like 500 million women just applied to be not in tech because you went to space. So you have set women back 20 years minimum. And I hope it was worth it to go zero G's for 20 seconds. Now, that's not to say we can't separate the art from the artist, because she's talented and she has created a lot, like I said, like a lot of hits. Oh my God, that was chorizo. Whoa, that was chorizo.
That was tea.
That was in like an Indian summer in the middle of a winter. But oh my gosh, I had a lot of stuff to tell Brooke. So I'm just going to do my best to tell you, but you're just going to have to embrace without context, without previous context, if you're okay with that.
That's our friendship. That's my day to day.
When I tell you chorizo came up back into my mouth just now, I need you to know that I mean it. So first of all, something that I have to say. One, I was in Omaha, Nebraska, and I was in Kansas City this past weekend. I heart the Midwest.
I thought we weren't doing that.
So I can't stop doing this now because I'm like an Indian summer in the middle of the winter.
Like 6 months ago.
I know. I can't stop doing it now.
Wait, I got better at it.
It's hard at first, but then it becomes second nature. Now I don't want to do this because I don't need to use all my fingers. I just want to do.
Yeah.
So I want to do the Gen Z heart. Hey, y'all. We want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Aura Frames. Mother's Day is coming up. I already talked about it a lot. It can be so hard to shop for people closest to you. Never know what to get. It's always the hardest. I don't know why that is. I've gotten my mom the most random gifts over the years. The number one thing your mom wants from you is just call her, you know? Can't do it. This Mother's Day, you can give her a call, of course, and you can also give her an Aura digital picture frame. My love language with people, especially when they live far away, is like I'll just get like a photo randomly. It'll just like be my featured photo of the day on the back of my phone, and I'll just like send it to them. That's how I like to keep in touch. It's a spark of a conversation. Oh, do you remember this trip? This was so much fun. Oh, I miss you, blah, blah, blah. It's a great way to stay in touch. And it's also like good memories. You know, you're just kind of like highlighting the past in a big way. So Aura Frames is a good way to do that organically. And it's a great gift. Okay. Aura Frames was named the best digital photo frame by Wirecutter and featured in 495 gift guides last year. It takes about 2 minutes to set up a frame using the Aura app. You can add unlimited photos and videos and invite as many people as you want to a frame. There are absolutely no hidden fees or subscriptions. So the next time you need to call your mom, you can also send her a new pic of you from that trip you're telling her all about right from your phone. Aura has a great deal for Mother's Day. For a limited time, our listeners can save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off plus free shipping on their best-selling Carver matte frame. That's AURA frames.com. Promo code BANDC. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout, please. Terms and conditions apply. I love the Midwest. After hitting Omaha and Kansas City, bang bang,
those are like the same places, right?
No, they're very, very different places.
No.
They're 3.5 hours away. No, 2.5 hours away from each other. Now,
jeez,
I do still have I left my heart in Ohio for sure. I could see myself living, laughing, and loving in Ohio in a big way. Like, I think that I could see myself getting settling down in the Midwest. I'm serious. I don't know if it's because, yeah, I love it. I love it so much. I had such a good time. The shows were so much fun.
Okay.
I was sick as an effing dog when I got to Omaha. So the last episode you can see right here, sitting all around my desk right now is cough drops, diabetic tussin.
Literally.
Which is the first time I've read that out loud.
It's like
tussin? That's not even a word.
It's very distracting with my ADHD.
Yeah, there's medicine all over my table. And it's because I was seriously very, very sick. I had the flu, type B, confirmed. It went away. It was no longer I was no longer testing positive before I left, like the day before I left. But I felt so gross. So I masked up. I went there. I got to the hotel and I walk in and I'm feeling like crap, but I'm like, I'm going to push through. I have a show Thursday. I have 2 shows Friday. I have 2 shows Saturday. I have 2 shows Sunday. So we had 7 shows over the weekend. I'm feeling gross when I walk into the hotel, feeling very sick. And I walk in and I go, hi, I'd like to check. And they go, sir. And I go, yes, fibula. That's me. Yes, we can get a photo after I check in. It's going to be under Connor Wood. And they go, sir, your nose is bleeding onto your shirt.
Your nose bleeds every 3 hours.
It doesn't. And I go, thank you so much. I look down. It looks like I've been shot.
11.
Yeah. I start floating over the desk. Check me in. They obviously I got there. So I left so early in the morning. I left at on that 8 a.m. flight to Omaha. And so I land at 10:30 a.m. in Omaha. And they're like, we don't have a room for you. I'm just sitting bleeding out in the lobby of my hotel room. And I was like, I really need you guys to give me a room. Give me a room. Come on, give me a room.
Give me a room.
Come on.
Yeah.
And they finally give me a room. And I go do the show. It was fabulous. I really think that I'm going to end up posting my first ever stand-up clip from one of these shows that I was so close to killing myself at just because I was so sick. But I love the Midwest. In Kansas City, which I effing love. I love Kansas City. I got called out because long ago on this specific podcast, I had said, and it was a random poll, I can't think of a more random city than Kansas City. When I think about people that live in Kansas City, I get sad. And someone said, hey, bitch, do you remember talking crap about our city? And I said, oh my God, yeah, I do. And I can't believe I was talking about this place. It is heaven on earth. I adore it. I can't wait to go back. And
did you see Taylor Swift?
I didn't see Taylor Swift, but I understand why she's drawn there as someone who is so worldly.
So it makes sense now, because it didn't make sense for me that she would like.
It's a gorgeous it's like, it's cool. I went out one night and we went to the club, and we went to this place called Mosaic, and West Wilson was there with us, and we were going out.
Love West.
Love him to death. And he was like, we're going to go to this club because a lot of my buddies got drafted today. And I go, oh my God.
Who has that many?
Dark. Like, whoa, they're going to war and they're at the club. NFL draft.
God, I don't understand that.
I thought that they were going off overseas. And I go, ooh, like, why are they? They should be like home with their families. He goes, their families are at the club with them. And I go,
lovely.
I'm confused. I didn't even know we were drafted. Like, who is the president that's drafting people? It is the NFL that's drafting people, and it's a great thing to be drafted.
I've been like low key, like kind of crying at like the happy videos of like people getting drafted with their families.
It's great.
It's like emotional.
I can't imagine getting a text being like, you've been drafted, and it's either like,
and like all the families are so
it's
excited.
either like
it's just so beautiful.
World War III or the Broncos, you know? Yeah. Two very different drafts. I have a draft in my house right now, and it's just the wind, and I can't figure out what window's open. Do you see that window? It's like
I've been like literally looking at that for the past hour and a half.
I have a window that doesn't shut from the top.
The top. You need to caulk it.
It doesn't shut from the top. Like the bottom is pulled down and shut, but the top doesn't shut.
Yeah.
So West came out during my shows, and guess who popped in for a special cameo? Caleb Herron.
Love. He's so funny.
He is generational talent. He texted me like, "Hey, if I have time, I might stop by," and I was just like, how could this man find time to come to my show?
Wait, why was he in Kansas City?
He's from Kansas City.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he pulled TF up, and he's like, I'm not doing time. He was just coming to say hi, but then he was like, I'm like, do you want me to bring out Xavier, who's also on the show, Xavier Phillips? Please look him up, follow him. He's so funny. He's like, I'll introduce Xavier. And it's funny, Xavier is touring with me right now, and he told me that his first show he ever did, his first ever stand-up show, Caleb booked him on. So he goes, I will introduce Xavier. And that's it. I'm not doing any time. And I was like, you don't have to do any time at all. He goes out, it was the loudest the crowd was the whole weekend. And he does 10 minutes on the show.
No way.
Which is so cool.
Wait, that's
and it
iconic.
Wasn't material. It was him riffing.
Improv.
It was like crowd work and things like that. Like he took questions and stuff. And he just carries himself with such a natural aura.
Yeah.
And it's just like, hey, fuckers, I'm here. That it's like,
so funny.
It draws you in, and he's so funny. So that was really, really cool for me to have had him. That crowd must be just like,
over the moon.
Like, you'll never see a better show. Sorry, like everybody else, but
no, don't say that.
Caleb Herron coming and opening up, and then Xavier Phillips, and then Maggie Winters, and then Wes Wilson, and
Maggie
then Wood.
Maggie is the funniest person.
She is so
planet Earth.
So it was an amazing weekend, and I truly can't wait to go back to the Midwest. I can't wait to go back to Ohio. I know that I keep talking about Ohio. I can't wait for Ohio again. I don't even have Ohio plans. If you're listening and you're in Hawaii, by the way, I have a show June 6th that has sold almost 0 tickets. I would love if you came, and I would love if you told your friends to come too. That'd be epic. Otherwise, I'm going to be in Oklahoma City for the next show.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'm very excited. That's the Midwest as well. So I'm excited for that. So do you watch any Marvel movies?
I dabble.
Izzy, do you?
Sure.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't like watch them in order.
Yeah,
like
I'm not like a
the whole,
super fan.
I watch them like, when they come out.
Are Transformers Marvel or no?
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay, well, I guess I've never seen a Marvel movie.
No,
I don't.
You have.
Guardians of the Galaxy is Marvel, right?
Yes. I know. Wait, is it? Yes. Yes, it is because they're in the yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Here's the thing. It's so easy to dog on people that enjoy Marvel movies, but like, I think I'm out of my dogging era. You know,
Wait, remember when OJ made that Marvel video?
Yeah, that was funny.
That was so funny.
I'm out of my dogging era. If you enjoy Marvel movies, like if you enjoy an animated raccoon voiced by Chris Pratt, like that is your prerogative and that's your right as an American citizen.
Chris Pratt's in it, but there isn't animated talking. Does he play?
You need to speak into the mic.
Does he play both? Oh
no.
Okay.
It's Bradley. Okay, if you enjoy an animated rodent voiced by Bradley Cooper, who's dating Gigi Hadid, that's your right. That's your right, and you're allowed to enjoy that and have fun. And guess what? I'm allowed to hate on you. I'm allowed to say what happened to cinema. I'm allowed to say why can't they make another Titanic? I'm allowed to say stop rebooting stuff. I'm allowed to say, you know what, this is done and it looks like it was created by AI. That being said, enjoy it. Have fun. That being said, Julia Louis-Dreyfus joining the Marvel Universe, my life's over. What is the point of continuing on?
I don't know if I love that.
I hate it.
And I love her. And I love her so much. She's so funny, but I didn't love that.
The fact,
but I haven't seen the movie.
Here. Let me lay it all out for everybody. The fact of the matter is, joining the Marvel Universe is a mark of success on any actor's career in terms of money, because you're getting paid so much money to join the Marvel Universe because all of these, no offense to people that enjoy it, nerds are spending a lot of money to go out and watch movies, cartoons essentially.
Yeah.
And it's all CGI, and I'm going to say it, not a ton of artistry, not a ton of talent, and it's a lot of AI now. And I think a lot of people in the industry would agree with me. But guess what? I would do it too for a check. I'm not better than that. I'm not proud. If you have a role for me in a Marvel universe, even like someone that dies immediately, sign me up, please.
Period.
I would love to.
I agree.
I don't like them taking JLD from real TV and real movies. Let's
bring back Veep, but you can't
reboot Veep.
Yeah. Oh, I was actually talking about that the other day. Bring back Veep.
Bring back Veep. I watched 4 episodes last night. That's probably. I need to apologize really quick. Izzy just side texted me and said, "Please talk into the mic when you're talking to Hunter." And I've been yelling at you to talk in the mic.
Yeah, fuck you.
My bad. My bad.
This checks.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love a show of the same ilk as Veep. I don't think that we'll ever get one. Nope. Some shows I'm excited about. Adults on FX. So we have friends of the show on Adults. Jack Ennenin is on Adults, and Owen Thiel is on Adults. There are others that I'm newly friends with on Adults. Grace Kuhlenschmidt is on Adults. And Benny Drama's new show is out.
Can't
Overcompensating.
Wait, is it out?
It is not out yet.
Oh.
I think it comes out at the end of the month.
I'm so excited for that.
What is it?
I think it's May 1st.
May 1st.
Oh, tomorrow.
So the beginning of the month. Is there only 30 days in April?
Yeah, that's weird.
Mother of pearl. I can't believe I pay rent tomorrow. Please, if anyone has a gun, come to my house and shoot me.
You're fine.
No, that's horrible. I don't even have a couch. What am I paying for?
Well, it comes on Saturday.
A roof over my head?
His couch comes Saturday, thanks to me.
Yeah. Some friends that I keep are pushers. They push you to, 1, go to Brooklyn and get a couch that's 2 feet too big for your living room. And then 2, they push you to measure, to double check. And then 3, they push you to get a couch. Now, I want to apologize to the people. I am getting a cloud couch or a cloud adjacent.
It's not cloud. It's not cloud.
No, it's not.
No,
it's not the expensive.
It's from Crate and Barrel.
One. Yeah, it's Crate and Barrel. It's on sale. I do want to say, like, I'm
You're frugal.
Like, I am frugal, but I would say that I am not like a cloud couch person.
No, they look horrible. They look horrible in living rooms. It's only for movie rooms.
Okay, well, it's my living room, and the thing is, like, I had to get a couch that is modular and that could fit into my door.
It's gorgeous.
It's a couch.
It's
like
structured.
It's
structured. It's not a cloud. I wouldn't categorize it as.
I really, really wanted to get like a long couch that was like leather, but it can't. The way my apartment is, I'm catching myself in so many lies. So a long time ago, I said that I didn't like the railroad style apartments. I'm fully living in a railroad style apartment, like 100%, like a textbook railroad.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
but it has character. It's very New York.
Right. I'm surprised there's not a train in my apartment. Yeah, no, it's very cool. I can't wait to show people when I do like.
Yeah, you can't show people right now.
No.
You have a beanbag.
I did post a TikTok.
And we're the podcast setup is on a beer pong table.
Hey, Evan loves this table.
No shame on Evan.
Evan loves his beer pong table.
Me too. I love beer pong.
No, I do too. And everyone will see down the line when I put all of these things together into like a little kind of unit.
I'm going to make sure.
Yeah, you could help me a little bit instead of just dogging on the beer pong table. I do help you. Yeah,
I sent you a nice chair yesterday.
Yeah, you did. My mom said she hated it.
Well, let's be real.
My mom has been outspokenly attracted to things that belong in a dentist waiting office recently. So
that chair does not belong in a dentist waiting office.
No, she doesn't like it. So no, that's fine.
But like, okay, I'm not gonna go there.
Hey guys, want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, YSL Beauty. Are you looking for a new go-to lip gloss? YSL Beauty just came out with their new YSL Love Shine Plumping Lip Oil Gloss. I've been obsessed with it. I wish I could get my hands on it from abroad over here, from overseas, but Brooke has it in studio. She's obsessed with it. That's why her lips are always looking so like luscious and almost like you want to chew on her lips. It's the perfect mix of glossiness and oil, so that's why they're looking so hydrated over there in the stew. Infused with spicy ginger oil and hyaluronic acid, two of my favorite things, this non-sticky formula leaves lips feeling softer, smoother, and instantly plumped. People are also always asking how I keep my lips so plump. And now I can tell them that they have to try the YSL Love Shine Plumping Lip Oil. Yeah, that's a mouthful, but it can also be a lipful, baby. It comes with a jumbo plush wand that provides a soft, cushiony feel when you apply the product. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I love that jumbo plush wand. It's so fun to play with and put on my lips. It's available in 9 dreamy shades. Brooke is always wearing the Honey Pure Love, which is that sheer rose brown color. But you can shop all 9 dreamy shades of YSL Love Shine Plumping Lip Oil Gloss now at Sephora. Did you see Khloe Kardashian released protein popcorn?
I did. And I clocked it when I saw it prior to the launch. I saw it in like their Easter baskets on Instagram. And I was like, that's the next product. But what are your thoughts on it? And then I'll get my thoughts.
I really here's the thing. Credit where credit's due. It's just like, do you guys need another company that bad? I would love, this is of the same ilk as Katy Perry going to space to me. It's like, congrats, grad. Like, what do you do? I'm not dogging on the product. Protein popcorn, epic.
Sign me up.
7 grams of protein per serving. I'm eating the whole bag, by the way. I'm going to split my lip trying to get an extra kernel into my mouth, but stop.
I know. I get it.
Like, this is, so Tina Fey came out and said, like, to Amy Poehler on Amy Poehler's podcast, which I fall asleep to, by the way. It's such a good podcast. Amy Poehler laughing. Pump that into my veins like heroin.
I just watched her podcast with Paige and
Paige and Hannah.
Hannah, it was really good.
Really? That's awesome. She went on and said, my pet peeve, like, I've had it with A-list celebrities, like starting a company, starting a side. Why do you need a side hustle as?
I see both sides, but
how do you like, how do you see, do you think that this product is creating enough like
I need to read
incidental good that
I need to read the ingredients first. And
you're talking about ingredients. I'm talking about the actual concept of it. Kardashian having another company.
She is such like a health like guru, protein chica, and like if it makes sense for her to, you know, want to create
popcorn, milk, protein, isolate. I don't know what isolate is. Cane sugar, olive oil, coconut oil, mineral salt. Objectively, very healthy.
That's very healthy. Okay, period.
I don't know what isolate is.
But
is isolate like protein?
But my thing is like what they're gonna do is like if they're gonna create something, they're not gonna just create shit.
Someone alone. That's what it said. So the popcorn includes a person by themselves. The context of food, isolate refers to a protein that has been extracted from a food source and stripped of most non-protein components like carbs, fat, and fiber.
But like I'm for it because I know if like Khloe's behind it and it's revolving around health and wellness, like it is going to be good and it is going to be beneficial. Because like think about how like Courtney and Simon are behind Lemme, and like Lemme sleep. Let me tell you that shit works.
No, let me tell you something about Lemme.
I think it works, and I love the product.
Simon, friend of the program. Now, Lemme needs to reel it the fuck in. I took Lemme Fiber. If you thought
Lemme number 2,
the city of New York City was safe by any means from my farts all day, guess what? My whole family took Lemme Fiber. We were Connor shits. We were like the fart family. Walking down the street, everyone's crossing to the other side of the sidewalk. We could not stop farting. My mom is walking around. It sounded like she had a box of jelly beans in her back pocket. It was like fart, 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 fart. We couldn't go to a restaurant and sit down. Lemme Fiber.
Who takes
chill? Why is the serving size 3?
Who takes Fyre pills before you go walking around?
I didn't know what it was. I thought it was to help your gut. Why are we all shitting?
Lemme number 2.
I have one bathroom in my apartment. It was not usable.
I take them before I take them before bed, and then it's all out the next morning.
Poop in your bed? Like,
no, the next morning, and then like
God,
you're fine. But like I wouldn't take them and then go on a stroll and then go like to dinner. I would take them
in a city with no public bathrooms. We're banned from the Starbucks next to my house.
Well, you're missing the point because that means it works.
No, I'm not missing. It is not lost on me that Lemme Fiber works. I'm just telling everyone, like, be completely careful. And by the way, do not take it with those Groons, Power Greens, gummies as well.
It's full of
unless you don't care about any of your clothes, because you will be throwing them away.
Where I'm getting at is that I am excited to try her product because I think
Khloe Kardashian could do a collab with Lockheed Martin, a bomb, and you buy it. People would buy it.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Okay. I disagree. You know what? Here's the thing. My feeling towards this is like when an A-list celebrity, like a, I don't want to say it because like I feel like I'm about to be friends with this person, but like how Glenn Powell is in every fucking movie. All of a sudden, it's like let another actor be in a movie for once. Like I don't like when these people are taking all of these opportunities from people that could have a big break. Someone out there was probably making protein popcorn, and it's like I like the founder of Poppy that's like making it in her garage, like Allison. They could have, and she sold that company for $2 billion to Pepsi. Like. That could have been someone in their garage right now in the Midwest, in Ohio, my hometown of Ohio, and they could be making protein popcorn, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh my God, Khloe Kardashian just like cornered the market."
Yeah, no,
that would be frustrating, especially for someone that has Good American, the clothing company. They have the cleaning company. They have enough companies.
Yeah.
If your family had one of the 9 companies that they have, you would be set for life. And they keep pumping out companies like they're They're printing money. I'm not dogging on the product, and I'm not dogging on the drive of a young businesswoman. They're definitely pushing women forward a lot more than Katy Perry is. But I just like give someone else a chance. Let the girls breathe a little bit.
Let them breathe.
Now I will be buying this popcorn, and I will be eating it, and I will be enjoying it. That's not to say
I love popcorn.
I love popcorn almost as much as I love Ohio. I want to eat popcorn in Ohio this summer.
Do you love it more than Pop'ems?
Okay, there's a new product on the market that came across my personal desk, and then so when I was crashing at Hunter's Place when I was looking for an apartment, now everyone will remember Hunter's Place because I filmed what it went down in history as the worst episode of our lives at Hunter's house, and everyone made it very well known that it was the worst, and I was on every medication known to man. That was the last time I was sick. By now, you know that I get very, very sick, and I take every medication so as not to miss a day of work. But I'm at Hunter's Place, and this company came across my desk. I don't know what the parent company is, but they have this product called Pop'ems, and it's like it's like corn nuts. If people remember corn nuts, like this is Pop'ems. They were like, "Hey, we would love to work together," and I was like, "Listen, I take pride in my work. I have not heard of you guys.
They're pretzels.
I'll try out your product and we'll see how it goes." You guys,
they're so good.
Pop'ems are so fucking good.
So good.
Like
he left them in my apartment.
I accidentally left them. Khloe Kardashian, stay the fuck away from Pop'ems. These are so good. They're by Snack Factory. Pop'ems, golden mustard barbecue, white cheddar, and sea salt. Oh,
which one was your favorite?
Golden mustard.
Me
barbecue.
too.
Yeah,
me too. Well, like
this is not an ad,
but I don't buy snacks because I'm gonna eat it when I'm bored. And so when Connor gets PR when he was staying with me, it would just like find its way to my pantry, and then I'm now like snacking constantly. It was probably like 2 months of like. Dude, like these won't run out.
The bag doesn't end.
The bag doesn't end. I kept saying, I was like, I can't stop eating them between like meals. And
they
finally ran out, and I'm like, I can't buy them again, but I want to.
I have a theory. I think if you want a successful snack company, make them like randomly small and round. Mm-hmm. And it is so addicting to eat something that's small and round. Nerds clusters, Pop'ems, Dippin' Dots. The gum that is in a cube for some reason, it's like addicting to eat things like that because and they nailed the name Pop'ems. I do want to pop it. I do want to pop them.
I'm gonna order some on Amazon.
I'm gonna get some right now too.
Fuck, that sounds so good now.
When we get off the horn, I'm gonna get some Pop'ems.
Okay.
I think they're so good. I can't wait. I can't wait to have some Pop'ems. Mm-hmm. My grocery cabinet right now, like I just went and got groceries. I met someone at the grocery store. Young man, if you're listening, apologies for how bewildered I was. So I like Whole Foods. I always talk about how much you can go pee.
Okay.
I'll carry that.
I'll be right back
really quick. I love Whole Foods so much. I go, there's none like super close to where I am. So I walked over to this one. Thing about New York grocery stores is that they're all fucking hell on earth. Like this Whole Foods is 3 stories. I go to the first story. It's just like flowers. And so I go to the second story and it's just like the hot bar where you go like make a box of food. And this young man is like, "Hey, I listen to the podcast." So hi, young man. And he had to take me by the hand and take me downstairs to find the actual groceries. It was so bad. And then I had my basket all the way full. I got all my groceries, and then I took the Lemme Fiber. Okay. So I was like, it was dire straits, to be frank. And I was like, "Do you have a restroom?" And they were like, "No." I was like, "Where's the closest restroom?" They go, "In the park across the street." So I had to put my basket down full of groceries that I had just taken like 25 minutes across this godforsaken grocery store that like nothing makes sense. It's just like nothing's intuitive sometimes at grocery stores where it's like, okay, I need sriracha, but I also need like carrots. They're just in completely opposite. Anyways, that's beside the point. I run to the park, okay? I want everyone to picture what they think that the bathroom at the park would look like, at the public park would look like. Yeah. So I have syphilis now, and I'm heading back to Whole Foods. They took my fucking basket and they put everything back. So I gave up on groceries. So the only groceries I have right now are Black Forest ham.
Vanilla wafers. Oh my God.
Whoa. Okay, so
I wish we had these right here.
One good outcome.
Instead of your cough drops.
You can't eat on a podcast, I found out. People
that's gross.
Try to kill me. I was checking out, and at the checkout, there were these things called, there were wafer cookies. So it's like it looks like like little tiny waffle.
It's like layered.
And then there's like cream, and then wafer, and then cream, and then wafer, and then cream, and then wafer. And
it's like stack.
And they're so effing good. They're so good. I need to tell a story about those cookies. So long ago, my parents never let me have candy. And
I wouldn't let you have candy either.
No, they didn't.
Even though we
never had candy.
We do get our sweet treats on Sundays.
Sweet treat. Yeah.
Sweet treat.
I had never had candy before, right? So I go to my friend's house, and my mom said I came home from my friend's house and I had these cookies, and they were saying that I had gone over and had something that had the best skin ever. And it was the wafer cookie. I was talking about like the wafer. I called it skin because I was used to eating fruit. Fruit of the loom. Okay, so this guy, what's the guy that played Fyre Fest name? Billy Reed.
Billy McFarland. Why did I know that?
Why did you know that?
I hate that.
Fyre Festival is co-founded by American businessman, that's a stretch, Billy McFarland, and American rapper Ja Rule. It was intended to be a luxury music festival on the island of Great Exuma in the Bahamas, but event was, yeah. Okay, so they planned a second one. They planned a second one.
Did you know Kylie was supposed to go to that?
Like the second one or the first one?
The first one.
Yeah. Well, they all were. He paid them all to go.
No, Kylie Lane. Our best friend Kylie Lane.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yes, I remember in college when she was supposed to go, and then like last minute they backed out for some whatever reason. I think she broke up with her boyfriend and she didn't go, which I wish she went because I would love that insight from her.
That would have been really on brand for her to have gone to this and been stuck on Great Exuma. Here's the thing, like festivals to me, and I'm so sorry to festival goers and festival fans, are already hell on earth. Like the fact that they went and got bread.
Brad who?
They got bread. Brad. They had bread.
You said Brad. I'm like, who the fuck's Brad? Brad Pitt?
To me, this would be more fun than seeing Kygo, Diplo, whatever. Like, it would be more fun for me to be like, what the hell is going on? And I'm with my best friends and I'm in the Bahamas. Go swimming.
It'd be so
Go
funny.
Swimming. Like, I just like when people were like, we're mad. It's like,
a funny bit.
You're gonna make a killing on the settlement because you're trapped. You're still in the Bahamas.
Just make the best of it. And I think we would.
I would be having so much fun.
We would laugh our asses off.
I would be rolling around in the mud.
Situation.
I would be like making friends with locals. I would be swimming in the ocean in the Bahamas. Like go to the beach.
Drinking, like make the best of it.
So I know that Great Exuma is like a legit, like there's other things on the island, right?
But like their demographic and clientele, like that's not their vibe. I feel like they're just like very much like, I want to be pampered and I want.
That's what I'm. Yeah, like, but you also signed up to camp and
camp. That's like Coachella camping on an island that you've never been to. At least Coachella has like I don't know. They're grounded in that, like they have it structured. But I still wouldn't camp at Coachella.
Okay, so first of all, I don't feel sorry for anyone involved. I don't feel Did Billy go to jail?
He did.
Why did he go to jail, by the way? Like, what was the legal ramifications of his festival falling apart?
Stealing money, I think. False. He
was sentenced to 6 years in prison for defrauding investors.
6 years is a lot.
No, I don't think he was in for 6 years.
Maybe like close.
Ended up being a disaster with many attendees arriving to find FEMA tents in poor conditions instead of promised accommodation. Okay, so basically...
It was behind the scenes of...
Oh, sentenced to 6 years. No, so he did do 6 years?
No, he did 4.
He did 4, okay.
Okay, like Jen Shaw vibes.
Yeah. So his whole thing was defrauding investors. So I think essentially he was like, we will sell this many tickets. And I think he used the investor money to pay like Gigi Hadid to be like, I'm on a jet ski, look at me. So, and then they didn't end up coming, and it's like, what was Gigi Hadid going to perform? The thing is, I don't feel bad for anyone involved. I don't feel bad for Billy McFarland. I do feel bad for Billy McFarland, actually. I've changed my mind.
I watched the documentary. He tried.
He did try. Like, I don't think his intention was to defraud investors. I think his intention was to sell a dream. Yeah. And it ended up literally...
It wasn't for him.
He should have had a more powerful team of people that can execute.
And knows what they're doing.
Because he's an idea guy. And I do stand with idea guys. I don't know why he got involved. Like, probably just retire and sit down. But I do think that
he left him hanging.
Him doing this again.
Okay.
Okay. Like, I mean, you fall off. You get back up. You get back up. You need to get back up. I do think like maybe if you went to jail for 4 years, maybe like do some research and bring on some people that can execute this time.
Do you think they had like books on like how to throw a festival in prison?
Obviously not. Fyre is one of the most powerful attention engines in the world. In addition to the challenges we face in Mexico, we were approached by several Caribbean destinations eager to host Fyre Festival too. We dove into the process, meeting with national officials. I can't risk a repeat of what happened in Playa del Carmen. What happened in Playa del Carmen? Where support quickly turned into distancing once media attention intensified.
So is it not happening or is it happening?
No, he called it off. Interested buyers can learn more at fyre.mx. We will pick the new group based on their ability to execute the vision of Fyre in a transparent, grand, and expeditious manner. The next chapter of Fyre will be bigger, better, and built to last without me at the helm.
Well, no one wants to get in bed with Billy McFarland.
No. But the thing is, he's selling the company. That's what this announcement is. So... and then that's all I have over here, actually. Everyone say a quick prayer for Brooke, wherever you are. Brooke, we wish you the best. We're thinking of Rob right now. So this episode, in honor of Rob, and we will see Brooke next week. An important and fun announcement. I will be in person next week. Woo! Which is a new development. So looking forward to that. And I will see everyone next week. Hunter, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We'll have you back on when you get approved for TV.
Yeah.
Which will probably happen either this afternoon or tomorrow.
Yes. So everyone say a little prayer.
Another prayer. Yeah. Add that into the...
But by the time people watch this, it will already be
prayer for
decided.
Rob. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Izzy. Thank you, Evan. Thank you, everyone in LA for the patience. And I will see everyone next week in person or #in the bonus. Thank you. That I'm doing solo. So let's see how that goes. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. We will see you.
Throw your hearts up.
Next week. Hope you had fun. Thank you as always.
This week on Close Friends.
I literally cannot imagine a world where I'm not looking at my phone. I wouldn't be surprised if genuinely my dick falls off. You owning a fake plant in your home, it's like housing a criminal. I'm going to hawk a bunch of loogies and I'm going to come into this cup.
Sign up on tmgstudios.tv to watch the full bonus episode.